Hey CHS, many of you don't know that we have a mountain biking team and they have been competing all this fall. Kiara Abercrombie said that the CHS team finished in second place and overall they finished in third place. So if you see these students in the hallway, make sure that you give them a big congratulations. These students are Josh Soper, Jonas Soper, Ethan Popham, Madeline Dollyhigh, Luke Dollyhigh, Kiara Abercrombie, John Fawcett, and Jacob Funk. And here is Luke Dollyhigh to tell us just a little more about the mountain bike team.
It's the best sport I've ever done. Like, and the mountain biking community is really nice. Like everyone's really nice to each other. There's no hardcore competition or anything like that.
And how did state championships go?
We got second, so I guess that's really good. We might have been able to have gotten first, but one of our main team members crashed and that really couldn't be helped, so she lost a couple of places and we didn't get as much points as we would like.
Well, that's really interesting. So now you guys know we have a mountain bike team, and if you have any questions, then there's Luke and you guys can ask him and he can tell you guys how to join. So thank you. Hey Chess T, we just wanted to let you know that boys basketball is playing this Saturday. They're going against King Ridge. All students get in for free. JV starts at 2:30 and varsity starts at 4, so make sure you stop by. Also, FCA night is Monday, November 12th at 6:30 p.m. There will be Chick-fil-A sandwiches, games, and music. If anyone needs a Club A pass for this event, then go see Coach Guthrie in room 147. The following Chess T students entered a 180 drawing contest for a water conservation calendar contest. These following students won. Gillian Edgar came through with this picture. Jackie Ibarra entered this drawing. And Toby Hernandez entered this drawing. So congratulate all these students whenever you see them. They did a wonderful job. Thank you.
Hello and happy Veterans Day. There are many men and women who have ties to the Chess T community which have served our country in one of the branches of the United States Armed Forces. Today we would like for you to meet and honor just a few of them. Our first guest today is Mr. Sean Adams. Sean's a 2010 graduate of Chess T High School. Sean, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks, Matt. How are you?
Great. I hope you are.
I'm good. I'm good.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you've done.
Well, I was joined the Marine Corps after I graduated from here at Chess T. Rose to the rank of corporal. It's E4. It's a non-commissioned officer in the Marines. And from there I went to Afghanistan and served a deployment. And obviously I was wounded, and I was there to fight tyranny of an oppression in another land that oppressed us in 2001.
Right. Well, that's awesome, and thank you for that, for your service. What kind of things have you been doing since you've been back here on the U.S. soil?
Well, after going through the hardship of therapy and really learning how to do most of your functions as a young adult, walk, talk, read, write, speak again, use the bathroom, you name it. I had to go forth and have a purpose. That's the biggest thing in life, is have a purpose. I no longer have someone as a staff NCO or a sergeant going, hey, Adams, be here at this time or else, And I felt that I still had a lot to give to the community and had a lot to give to the United States. And so I look forth and I see other veterans going through hardship, the same as I did or worse. And so I joined up with the Garrison East Foundation and other organizations of their pristine, and we started raising money to help other veterans get homes. I was blessed with a home last year, and so pretty much my daily life is I wake up and I give back every day.
That's great. And we certainly appreciate your service to us as well as to the community and the veterans that are in some of the same situations that you've been in. That's a great example of the Warrior Way and how we do things. What, if you don't mind, if you take a minute, tell us maybe one of your greatest honors. I know you've mentioned giving back, but maybe one of the greatest experiences that you've had in giving back or in service to our country.
I feel, I say this all the time, that, purpose is key in life, and things that's worth fighting for is love. You fight for freedom, you fight for country, but all this surrounds by the love itself. That's one thing we were given as human beings, was love. And, you know, when you join the branches of service, especially the Marine Corps, you know, because it's such a tight combative style branch, you train daily for that one moment. And that one moment is to stand between evil and good, stand in that gateway of freedom for someone else. And I think on February 10, 2012, when my chance was to stand in that gap, I had to make a decision. And my decision was to sacrifice, to give, and I did so.
And we are greatly indebted to you for that. Thank you for your service to our country. Thank you for the example that you lead today. You're an example, as we've said, of the Warrior Way, character, courage, and commitment. Thank you to Sean Adams, our Chester T alumni veteran.
My name is Mrs. Kempner, and I joined the Army after about a year of Georgia State, and I wanted to see the world. And the Army was the service that would say, well, if you do this, then you can go more than likely to Europe. So I was in the military intelligence. I got my German skills at Defense Language Institute in Monterey, California, and I did get sent to Germany, and I had a really good time. Not the easiest job I've had, but it was a great experience, met great people, experienced a lot of cultures, and got to see a lot of the world.
Hello, I'm John Allen, and I served 8 years in the Tennessee National Guard. I was a 278th Armored Cav tanker, and for 8 years, and it helped pay for my GI Bill, the GI Bill that I used to go to college on, and I become a teacher. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Dan Parsons. I'm an English teacher here at Chester High. I went in the Army in 2010 as a combat medic and a paratrooper in 82nd Airborne Division. I deployed to Afghanistan in 2012. I came back, finished out last couple of years in a clinic, and then I went from active duty into the Guard as a counterintelligence special agent, and that's where I'm currently serving now. I'm in 20th Group in Alabama. My most memorable things are probably all the guys I met. Being with other guys in combat there's no better bond than that. There's no stronger bond. And jumping out of airplanes, one of the dumbest things you can do, jump out of a perfectly good airplane, but it is really fun. And then you hit the ground.
Hello, my name is Daniel Merck. I served in the United States Navy from 1993 to 1997. I was an operations specialist, second class petty officer. I served on board the USS Philippine Sea, which was a missile cruiser that was stationed out of Mayport, Florida. I did 2 6-month Mediterranean cruises, a 4-month Baltic Sea cruise, and did several drug operations down in the Caribbean with the United States Coast Guard. One of the best experiences of my life. I feel as though that if you're a high school student struggling with trying to figure out whether to go to college or not, the military will be a great thing for you to do. It paid for my master's degree when I came back home when I served. It's a great thing. I guess the biggest thing too is being able to travel and go overseas and to see a lot of the different countries. It opened up my eyes, and even today makes me realize how great it is to live in the United States and how fortunate we are and how blessed we are as a nation. So that's my take, and enjoyed it. Great thing.
Hi, my name's Kerry Whitlow. I teach here at Chester T High School, and I am a combat veteran. I served in the Army in the late 80s, early 90s, and I just wanted to tell you that the veterans have always had a special place in my heart. I never thought that I would be a veteran, but I do want to tell everyone this: you're welcome. Even those that don't know, they owe a thank you to others that are out there. Don't thank me, thank those that are there. And remember that this Veterans Day, somebody did something so that you could do what you want to do. Now go and be great with it.
How you doing there, Chester family? You know, on a day such as Veterans Day, it's a sacred day. For Marines, the day before is the Marine Corps birthday. It gives you many legions and generations of Marines and fellow veterans to thank and try to walk in their footsteps. And I hope the footsteps that I left behind in history will live on. We see today in many things of media that we are separating ourselves as Americans, and I can tell you that is the path of destruction. You look at countries like Rome. Rome fell after 100 years of separation in their democracy between one party and the next, the Senate and the prince or of power. You must look forward tomorrow because tomorrow holds your generation of America. And your generation of America is coming up behind mine to lead this country, to make this country a better place. And then sometimes your endeavors will find yourself in combat to fight for this land. With that, you need to seek out yourself and your soul of honor, courage, and commitment, values we hold dearly in the Marines and values you hold dearly here at Chester. You must care about you must care about a flag that stands above your capital, what that flag means, and not allow those to cloud your mind with false advertisement of what that flag is. Today, we're in a nation of separation, maybe race, politics, but the separation happens with you. Are you going to separate yourselves, or are you going to come together as American people? And Chester family, that is up to you to do for tomorrow's America. Have a good Veterans Day. Thank a veteran, and I'll see you soon.
On behalf of all the Chester community, we would like to say a very special thank you to all of our veterans and current service members. You're a huge part of what makes Chester the place to be. You're also a great example of the War Eagle way and what it looks like on a regular basis. Character, courage, and commitment. This is who we are. This is what we believe. This is the War Eagle way.